Hi everyone, please enjoy these stories about the art of cross-dressing. We are a young channel, so liking and subscribing goes a long way. Enjoy! Mike, why are you wearing my clothes? These are the exact words that came out of my girlfriend's mouth when she came home and found me in the living room. Let's backtrack a few hours. My girlfriend didn't know about my cross-dressing because I worked very hard to keep it a secret. I had been cross-dressing ever since middle school, but never mustered up the courage to tell anyone. My girlfriend had left the day to go into her office, and I had the day off. I thought that it would be the perfect time to do a little feminine dressing. I had my stash of cross-dressing items in a duffel bag that was hidden in a small closet in the corner of our apartment. I carefully took out the bag and rushed to the bathroom. I had already shaved my entire body the night before in anticipation of my transformation. I quickly removed my boy clothes and slid on some of the feminine undergarments that I had purchased. Today, I decided to go with matching white undergarments to match my white club dress. Over the years, I had accumulated almost a dozen different outfits for my cross-dressing adventures. The duffel bag was bursting at the seams, and I realized that I may soon need to upgrade to a storage unit to keep every item secure. Once I had on my undergarments, I slid the dress on top. I had gained a little bit of weight recently, so the dress fitted really tight. I hoped that it wouldn't rip. The bigger I got, the shorter the dress was on me. I didn't mind this part. Next, I applied some light makeup and put on a pair of heels. I had naturally blonde hair that was super feminine, so I already pretty much looked like a woman. After putting on some jewelry, my transformation was complete. I packed everything back into my duffel bag and placed it into the closet. I knew I still had 6 more hours until my girlfriend would leave work. I began doing some chores around the house. I cleaned the dishes, did the laundry, and vacuumed. I really enjoyed doing these chores while I was dressed. I lost track of time, and while I was vacuuming the living room carpet, I heard a loud noise. The door to our apartment swung open. My girlfriend walked in and stopped in her tracks. My girlfriend's name was Freya. She also had long blonde hair and an athletic build. I was only an inch or so taller than her. She was holding her purse in her hand and dropped it to the ground when she saw me. She giggled and said, "OMG, what is this? Is this some type of prank?" She looked around and began to realize what was going on. I didn't say anything. She continued, "Why are you dressed as a woman?" I could tell she was mixed with shock and amusement. I stuttered, I just want to see how it felt. I will take it off immediately. All my clothes were dirty, so I just had to wear this." My mind was racing at 100 miles per hour. My girlfriend walked up to me and took a closer look. She said, "From the look of your makeup, this isn't your first time dressing up. Also, this dress doesn't look like mine, so I assume it's yours. Do you have other clothes?" I decided that I would just be honest going forward. I admitted everything to her and showed her my duffel bag. The whole conversation lasted close to an hour. Once I was done pouring my heart out to her, she smiled and gave me a hug. She reaffirmed that this changed nothing in our relationship, and it actually made it a little more fun. The day happened to be Friday, and we had plans to go out to some clubs tonight. My girlfriend said, "Let's add a twist to tonight. Why don't you go out dressed like that with me and some of my girlfriends? I think you need to embrace your feminine side." She continued, "I dare you to do this. And if you do, I have many things on my list that I would like to do with you. There are so many things in the city that two girls can do together." I was excited for the night and agreed to do it. She instructed me to finish cleaning the apartment while she got ready. I spent another 2 hours cleaning everything and then came into our bedroom. Freya was now wearing a matching white dress to me and had her makeup completely done. She also had similar pairs of heels to me. She took my hand and pulled me to the bathroom mirror. She snapped a picture of us together. She remarked that we looked very similar. I agreed, even though she filled out the dress much better than me. I was a lot skinnier and definitely not as curvy. We both grabbed our purses, and before I knew it, we were on the way to dinner. We got dinner at a dimly lit French restaurant. I don't think I'm 100% passing as a woman, but I think most people passing by would just assume I was a woman. The waiter seemed like he had his suspicions, but didn't say anything. There was something very particular about being dressed as a woman in public. It was a mix of pure bliss and nervousness. I really liked the feeling. We talked more about my cross-dressing hobby while eating. My girlfriend was shocked by the lengths I went to keep it all secret. Once we finished eating, my girlfriend paid the bill and we left for a bar. The bar we went to was pretty packed, and we struggled to find a place to sit. Once we sat down, immediately, 2 guys came up to us and offered to buy us a drink. My girlfriend winked at me while these men were ordering. The 4 of us chatted for 30 minutes. I think everyone knew I was a guy at this point, but it seemed like the men really didn't care. They told us that they both owned big businesses and were actually planning on going clubbing after this as well. We left the bar with them, and they led us to their car. It was a Rolls Royce. My mouth dropped as they opened the door for us and ushered us into the back. I had never been in a car this expensive before. My girlfriend whispered to me, "This is the advantage of getting in touch with your feminine side." Within 10 minutes, we were outside one of the most popular clubs in the city. The men parked the car right in front of the club as the valet people rushed to open the door. I could immediately tell that these men were regulars at this club based on how they were being treated. At this point, Freya held the hand of one of the men as I held the other when we walked in. The man that I was with whispered to me that he owned the club and I could order whatever drink I liked. I smiled at this and giggled. We were seated at the biggest table in the club, and more people joined our party. 4 more girls came and sat with us, as well as 1 more guy. We all introduced ourselves before leaving the table and making our way to the dance floor. Hey guys, should I make a part 2? What do you think so far? Leave a comment below with some ideas of where to take this story. Also, please subscribe and like the video. This is a very new channel, so it would mean so much to me. See you next time.